Hello, Skinland's got Parkinson's, part 2 of solo role-playing. I don't know if you heard Rollo in the background there, having a little yell. But a lot of what I'm going to do now, today, is going to be my feelings. This is how I play. You don't have to play like this. And you might think, what's he doing? Well, it don't matter. I'm on my own. There's nobody here. This is my game. And you do your game. We're not trying to play Dungeons and Dragons. We're just having a bit of fun. So this is how I play, just so you know. Now, I've found a door. Well, the halflings have found a door. And they are my paid people to go and look at such things. Now, I'm in my head. I think the first thing they want to do is listen. Can they hear anything behind that door? And we've already decided to get 3 dice. It's a test of honour dice. Because they're halflings, that's their skill. They get an extra dice because they are doing what they are paid to do. But because they're working 2 to do the job of 1, they get another dice. And you always need 3 swords. 1, 2, 3 swords. There we go. So, they've listened. Oh!
This is a reminder. Dried frog pills.
Reality, that's telling me I need a pill.
This is a reminder. Dried frog pills.
That means it's 3 hours since I had my last lot of dopamine. And it's about time I had the next one. I like that thing, doing that. It helps no end because I wouldn't have thought of it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, they haven't heard anything. So we know there's nothing in there. Okay, that's how I'm going to play it. No, I haven't heard anything. There's nothing there. If they'd not heard anything, it wouldn't have meant there was nothing there. So now I throw a D6. I've got 3. And I've got some folders over here, and they're numbered. And so I go to the one that's numbered 3. And without looking, I just take out a random card. And it is a sort of a weird corridor with a symbol. It's got no obvious doors. Now I can put this where I like. I'm going to put it there because I don't want to go too far that way. Because if I do, I might find that I run out of room, in which case I can't go any further. So we know there's nothing in there. We open the door. The halflings go in first. And the elf archer comes in to cover them. The dwarf stands there in case anything horrible happens. So what do the halflings find in there? So first of all, are there any doors? That's vital. So white, yes there are. Red, no there aren't. Oh, we don't know. Why don't we know? Because it's a secret door? Okay, let's test to see if they found a secret door. Yes, they have. They found. The reason why they couldn't find the door was because it's a secret door. So where is it? I'm going to say, I don't want it there because it's too close to that. I don't want it there, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Let's put it up the top because that sort of keeps dragging me away from there. Right, so secret door, chaps. Oh, the halflings are going to go and have an examine of that. The elf comes in, the dwarf comes in, the wizard comes in, the paladin comes in. Right. So, is it trapped? Is the next question. So, again, the halflings are going to look for traps. Very good at this. It's what they do. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we've got loads there. So, is it trapped? White, yes. Red, no. We don't know. It's still tricky. They're going to keep searching. White, yes, it's trapped. Oh, okay. So, I then am going to refer to my book, Traps, Puzzles and Dungeons by Jeff Ashworth. Just open to a random page. Okay, so I've turned it over to an empty page. I am now just going to go through. Right, so okay, I've read what it says. So I opened the book at an empty page. I read what it said, it didn't make sense. So I just kept going through pages till I found one that did. I need to know what's behind there. So let's have a look what this is. It's a 4. Go to my folder with 4s on. There we go. Don't look. So that one. Oh, this is a big room. And it actually does have a door on it to this one. So I'm going to put it there. And I know there's a door because I can see it. So let's find the door. There we go. Little wooden door. And that is there. So the halflings enter. They are pretty sure there's a trap. So now what we need to do is to find out, can they identify where it is? Yeah, let's try that. So they're going to try and work out where the trap is first. Yeah, they know where the trap is. So that's okay. Let's put a marker on to show where the trap is. I've got a box here with all sorts of random bits. Okay, so the trap is, it's here, and it's a tantalising bunch of gold coins. So the unwary would run in and go, woohoo, and grab them. You know those players are, you might be one of them. And something terrible will happen. But we know it's a trap. And it's not in there. So let's just put it there, tantalisingly near the middle of the floor. Okay. And the halflings now are confident there's no more traps, so they're going to move to that door. The dwarf is being shepherded away from the gold, just in case he gets giddy. I'll tell you what I need to do. Because in my world, dwarves have a desperate desire for gold. Now, the desire normally for ordinary people would be a 3. So because he's a dwarf, it's going to be a 4. And I'm going to move the camera so you can get a better picture of where we are. So the dwarf's seen the gold and he thinks, woohoo! So let's see if he can resist it. I need 3 swords or more for him to resist it. Fail. He fails. He breaks loose of the elf and he dives head first into the dwarf like a middle-aged woman sticking her head in a trifle. Oh, be Jesus, I shouldn't have said that. I apologise. Now I do know that this trap is a mini explosion. So he sticks his head in it and there's a bang noise and a cloud of smoke, and his injury off my own injury chart, which if you look back through my videos you'll see I have a D20 chart. So 16 hits his head. Okay, that's fair enough. 4, oh, it's his forehead. Right, so he sticks his head in it, boom, and that doesn't sound good. 18, head, terrible wound. His head virtually explodes in a red mist of blood and gore. Instant death. Medic! Stretcher bearers! There's no, and the trap's gone now. There's no coming back from that. Right, okay. Dopey beggar. This is why you shouldn't take dwarfs with you wherever you go. I mean, they're good at certain things, but that was a mess. Okay, right. That's a shock. So having got over the shock, we perhaps have a lie down and a biscuit. The halflings listen at this door. And they hear nothing, but it's only 2 swords. So that doesn't mean there's nothing. It just means they can't hear anything. So obviously they're pressing on into the dungeon. So I throw a 5. I need my template for a 5. There we go, that one. Oh, you pardon the expression, that's a big one. Interesting. Okay, we'll just keep going up here. Keep going up here like that. Line them up. Now, some sacks on there, burning torches, some pottery and things, and a rat, an old table and a broken barrel. Maybe sort of one of them things you hang off the ceiling with a prisoner in and poking with stuff. You know, like when you're bored. So they open the door. So, now, they didn't hear anything, but we know that don't mean there isn't anything in there. So, white dice means there's nothing in there. Okay? Alright, there's nothing in there. Are there any doors? White dice means there are. Oh no, there's no obvious doors. Let's have a look for traps. So they're going to go in sort of really tentatively like this. And they're going to search, are there any traps? And right, there is a trap and they find it. Poop. Oh no, what happened is, I think they were searching, they found what they wanted. That might mean they found a trap, it might mean there isn't a trap. So, white dice higher, I decide. I don't decide, that means there is a trap, but they have found it. Okay. Stay back, lads, there's a trap. Oh, right, okay. So we're going to stand back. I'm going to have a quick look in the book. Okay. So the room hums with a strange electrical noise. The halflings know there's a trap. Now if you look, there's various things. There's a corner with lots of pottery in. There's things running about. There are sacks. There's torches. There's all manner of things you could play with in there that might cause you a problem. We know it's humming. So what do I want to do? Okay, I know. Right. 2, 4, 5. Can they find out where the humming is coming from? Oh yes, lots of sorts there. So I'm going to say that the humming is coming from this corner. It's coming from over here. There's all sorts of things over here. There's shelves, there's lighting. So it's coming from over there. Right. They're going to try and diffuse it. So I need 5 dice. 3 swords, okay, yeah. They've defunkificated it. The other chaps that can all come in now. Is there a door? White dice, there is. Red dice, there isn't. White dice, there's a door. There might be more than one, I suppose, mightn't they? So, 1, 2, 3, it's there. 4, 5, 6, it's there. 4, 5, 6, it's up there. Let's have a peep at that, baby. What we got? It's like a big, sort of armoured door, look. Where are you? That's a bit grand, isn't it? So I'm going to put it in the middle, like that. But there might be another door. So 4, 5 and 6 there isn't. 1, 2, 3 there is. 1 there is. Okay, so what sort of door is it in? Oh, just a plain old school wooden door. That's giving me a few options now. I can carry on through either of those doors. So I'm going to search the room first of all. So I get my sheet of D20, which I wrote out myself, and I throw a D20. I got 5. Oh, poo. Goblins. D6 of goblins. Nuts. Okay. Right, wasn't what I wanted, but there you go. So 4 goblins appear. Now I'm going to throw the red dice. They appear from there. Why do I keep getting doubles? It's not helping the video. Red dice, they appear from there. Suddenly, that opens. Behind them, you see something from 5. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. They appear from down this corridor, which goes off into the darkness. Oh, I can't remember if I threw for how many goblins there were. I bet you can. I bet somebody's watching this thinking, that's 4! I'll get it wrong. I'm going to do it again. Right, how many goblins are there? 2. Oh, did I get 5? Oh, I'm going to throw again. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to throw again. And I'm going to choose. I don't know if that 5 is relevant. I'm going to throw again. 4. Okay, let's take the 4. Like I say, it's my game. It's not me here. It's not like anybody's bothered. Now, these are them chaps I mentioned these on the first video. I got these as a big, massive bucket of chaps. You wouldn't, I don't think, try and paint these. They're very, very soft, bendy plastic. But they're cheap. And I got a lot. And every time I see a sort of random goblin, some of them are quite good, some of them are sort of 3D printed, I buy it and I stick it in my bucket. So I've got a lot of goblins. Goblins are the principal enemy in this. So, where would I see them? I know there's goblins. They've just burst open, haven't they? They crashed the door open. So, they are crashing the door open. If I get a white, if white's higher, one of them's actually crashed through and stepped in. No, it's not. I got a red 6. So they are actually there, pounding down that little bit of corridor. Well, that's handy. Let me go where I can film the action now. Okay. So this is going to be the combat stage. I'm going to put the door on that side just so that you can see it better. And the black bit in between is the thickness of the walls. So they crash the door open and take me by surprise, which means they're going to get to go first. I think he's got club, so he's going to come in 6 and attack that halfling. He's going to come in 6 and attack that elf. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to attack the wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to attack the paladin. So I've got 1 spare halfling, and he's going to help his chum and fight him. So it's their attack for the goblins. Now, he's quite big. This first fella is a big lad with a big chopper. So he'd normally, a greater goblin, he'd have 3. Oh, he's fighting a halfling. Let's give him 4. Oh, he's hit him. He's got loads of swords. The halfling defends with a 3. Ooh, partly because that's what most people get. And you might argue he should have less because he's little. But you might argue that that's an advantage because he's very sprightly. So I'm going to cancel him out and say halfling gets 3. So if he gets 3 swords, that goblin's not hitting. That's a save. He hasn't. He's been hit. So he gets Bloodspot. Bloodspots are from Test of Honour. If anyone's played Test of Honour. So this chap, he's a 3. Oh, he's missed. This chap is a 3. Oh, he's hit. The wizard has a spell. Is it relevant? No, I have to do it after the goblin's actions. So I can't use the spell, so it's just an old-fashioned orthodox defence with 3. Oh, that's a save. 2 and a 1. Excellent. And he's going against the elf. Oh, there's no way he's got an advantage against an elf, so I'm going to take a dice off. In my games, elves always kick bottom, fail. My turn. I've got a halfling and a halfling. Each one's worth 2 in hand-to-hand combat. 2 and 2 is 4. Missed. Actually, I should have knocked one off because he's got a blood spot. The paladin. So he'd normally, a human fighting would have 3. A knight fighting would have 4. He's a paladin, 5. Yeah, got him. Don't think the dopamine's kicked in yet. Got him. He saves on a 3. No, he doesn't. Now, the difference between goodies and baddies, I don't give them blood spots. I kill them. Because otherwise, it could give them blood spots, but the game would go on a long time. The wizard. Now, he's not fighting with a conventional weapon. He's only got a staff. So he's going to bunk his head on it. Could use his lightning strike. It's considered a non-magical attack. But it's a long-range thing normally. Not right, I'll bunk him on the head. It's not a proper weapon. He's using a quarter staff, 2 dice. No. The elf always fights with a really good man would have 4, so an elf's going to have 5. And he bashes him. He's saving against an elf blade 2. No, he's dead. Okay. Right. So we go back to combat. It's their turn. That chap fighting the halflings. 3 plus 1. Oh, that's a big hit. So we got a dice for which halfling it's off. So red, it's off the one that's already got a blood spot. Why do I keep throwing doubles? Yeah, it is. That's not what I wanted. Now, he'd normally get 2 saves. We'd normally get 3 saves because based on sort of Hobbit, Lord of the Rings and so on. I see him as a little person rather than as an idiot. But he loses a dice because he's got a blood spot. He loses and gets another blood spot. He's having a bad day, lad. So he's now up to 2 blood spots. I'm going to finish his combat and then show you how it resolves and then see what happens. And then that chap fighting the wizard, he's got 3. That's a miss. I fight back. He's going to join in there. He's going to join in there. The elf gets 5. And he's also joined by the wizard, which gives him an extra 1. 1, 2, 3. He gets 3 to save. No, he doesn't. He's only got crosses. He's dead. He gets 5 because he's a paladin. And I'm not giving him anything for that halfling. That halfling's too broke. Oh, yeah, got him. Oh, jeez, I thought we'd missed. Oh, wow. Oh, if he doesn't get 3 swords, he doesn't. Bosh, he's dead. Then I go to the chart to see what's happened to the halfling. So, he was hit twice. First time, he was hit in the lower arm. And the injury to his lower arm shattered his arm. Oh dear. And, oh no, 20. Mouth. 9 in the chops. He's right in the mouth. 9. The wound knocks out the figure, survives him, but is permanently disfiguring. Oh, he needs medical aid within 24 hours and I don't have a cleric. Now, as a sensible person, what I would do at this point is, I'd say, look lads, it's time to go home. We've lost a dwarf. We've got a halfling who's got a mangled arm and has a smacked mouth that looks like he's got a permanent smile. He's lost his teeth. There's blood everywhere. None of us can deal with it. Let's go home. Which is what they do. So the halfling now does recover, but he ends up permanently scarred. You add that to his sheet. Because it's his mouth, it would have a knock-on effect with his speech. So you would add to that. And if you were playing again with charisma, it would probably subtract from his charisma, I would imagine. Some scars add to your charisma, don't you? But I don't think that one would. We've got no treasure. we got a dead party member. We didn't get very far, and it was a nightmare. Now, I can leave that set up. I can leave it set up, and I'll move the camera back and just show you what a mess the table looks. There you go. This is what it looks like at the moment. Can I get it all in? We're starting to sprawl out across the table into the far distance over there. And that is how I play my solo, all by myself, playing on my own role-playing game. I don't think that's very pretty. I think I'm going to have to edit most of this out. Well, I'll keep at it, see what happens. I mean, if anybody enjoys it, play your own, have fun. I just wanted to show you what I do. So, until next time, remember, keep your bowels open. Ta-ra, Chuck.